Hey guys, JPlay here with a lost ship apparently. I think that must have popped up right at the end of the last episode, but I didn't spot it while signing off. But the other thing that I'm here with... Yeah, let's allow Portugal to have military access. Hopefully we'll be able to take some of this land anyway. In a war soon. I'm kind of hoping that Portugal don't take enough along here. Maybe I'll at least be able to nibble around inland or something, but I want them to weaken the enemies. In the meantime, I'm going to be declaring war. And I will be vastly outnumbered, but I hope my tech group and unit types, and the fact that I'm a human player, will give me the advantage I need. I just need to keep a close eye on what these guys do. My ports are blockaded. They actually have more ships than I expected. Wait, my whole cog fleet died? Jesus Christ, that went well. I think with that in mind, let's get you guys back inland so I don't have no boats ever again. I don't like all this mystery forming up that's happening up there. But what I can do is nip in behind them. No, I can't. Fine, you siege some shitty little province. I'll take this in your capital and see how we're doing in comparative war score. I am glad that I waited for that, though. Sorry about the fat beats out the window, if they're being picked up. And hopefully it won't take me long to siege this up. And then I can see whether these cheeky fucks fancy a fight, which they may do, and may be a bit much for me, but... Jesus Christ, they just keep multiplying in number. I don't know, it seemed like a good idea at the time, you know. This is jungle, and there's a river crossing from everywhere there. But it also means that there's a river crossing everywhere here as well. Isn't that your capital? Yep. I'll probably be losing some shit for not having sieged up Mayumba on my way. 43. Now I'm starting to get a bit more worried about numbers. What I really need to do is go through and take on these guys through here and hope there aren't many forts in my way. How 70%? Let's just have a quick look so I get an idea of war score. Just should I fancy taking that much? I'll need 61 war score. No problem. Right, so we're going to go through and we're going to start getting other people out of the war, hopefully. Siege ability up, definitely. I'm alright with these guys stopping to de-siege everything on the way because it gives us a head start getting to their capital. And we are beating them on every siege, even if they've got a lower number of defenders to fight. I need to stop playing on such a fast speed. I know it's easier when you're sieging to get carried away. Right, so a peace offer from Lunda. We want to see about that. I can't select anything. Can't annul treaties. Definitely can't make them a protectorate. But war reps we can do. Annul treaties with Congo we could do, but I'm not sure that's actually necessary. And let's just take all their money. And I thought it would be best to hop out of their lands. Which is an astonishing amount of forethought for me. And now their numbers have already dwindled. And if I do the same thing to Luapula... Again, I'm going to go on speed 5 and then regret it. But luckily there aren't really any more forts in the way. And I need to finish this siege. England has been excommunicated. Oh, marvellous. Talking of England... Should I take the next military level, make this war even easier? I'm probably paying more than I need to for having such a big gap between techs. But I'll do that. Chamber demi-cannon and hope that the morale gets up in time. Meanwhile, nope. Allied with a couple of people. Yeah, I'll fabricate a claim for now, but I won't worry too much about you. Now, France, are you gearing up to attack England? If so, do I want to be there to help out? In the meantime, let's start getting brigs on the go. Oof. But it is costing me a bunch of my money. That will do for now. Why have I got it on that faster speed? Well, I know why I've got it on that faster speed, because I'm impatient as fuck when I'm sieging. Why have I got it on that faster speed when I'm not even in the area to look at it? Right. Again, war reps. And just a tiny touch of money. Now I'm black flagged, so can walk back to here to get unblack flagged, I guess. I want to improve relations with France. Denmark, we're fairly busy-ish. Allied to rival, you're rivaling France. Well, shit. I guess this is going to be a similar problem the other way. No. I just get enemy of enemy bonus with them because they don't care if you're allied to people who want to kill them. They just care the other way around. Right, so now my war score is going to be pants for a while. Just until I get a couple of provinces. In terms of actual people on either side of the war, though, the numbers will be getting more even. Much, much more like it. Let's get a couple more infantry. Kazembe are funding me for some reason. I mean, because they hate the Congo, obviously, but... I'm grateful, I guess. You guys come down here. And I'll do my standard speed 5 while just hoping that no one appears. Trick. And appears someone does. Should I? We'll cross a river. Attacking into jungle, so I'll have -1 on every roll. Technologically, they're on tech 12, we're on tech 16. We have nothing to worry about. Apart from the fact that we'll be paying more to reinforce, obviously, but... I think we should make a bit of a mess in Africa before we come back and take on England. Again? 28%, no. Yeah, I'll stay out, take on this one, and then go back for those guys. Oh, their manoeuvre's the same as ours, so we are taking -2 on every roll. I just kind of assumed we wouldn't. And they've got to be going for their capital, surely. How are we doing up here, Denmark buddies? War exhaustion, which is kind of bullshit, but... sure. Technologically, we are fine. We need to catch up with admin, but I don't have that many points. I've only just gone up, and I'm also going to need it soon for a bunch more coring down here. So they are going to their capital then. Marvellous. Shift consolidate before we cross that. They're still doing a lot of damage to us compared to what I'd expect. And we're not catching up quite fast enough to stack wipe them. Okay, there we go. What I was saying about not catching up quite fast enough to stack wipe them, never mind. So you guys go to the capital. Some of you go there and there. I'm not going to split it up into tiny parties for full carpet sieging. Yeah, I am. I'm not going to go down to 1 because I can't see the area around here and you never know what's going to bloody happen with the fog of war. Can't take their whole coastline though. Those bastards. No real respectable front line in that one, unfortunately. You guys come down here. Let's have a look around. They're frantically trying to build shit up. War exhaustion, Congo are the only ones who might be a problem. I mean, Congo are going to be very angry, but I don't really care. And war reps? Can I get war reps as well? No. Should I just not take that to slightly reduce the AE. I mean, I can always attack up this way before I come back and take any land from England anyway. And I do like me some money. Yeah, let's do that. You boys don't get too comfortable. I might repay one loan exactly, no more. Don't want to get carried away with financial viability. Oh, of course they've got a bloody colony near us here as well. Right. I should really find out what you have to do with trade companies. High corruption. Oof, Jesus. Even if I drop my army maintenance to minimum. Which would be completely ridiculous when I've got more people I could be attacking and just hoping for the best. Can I threaten war for worry? Nope. If I declare war, how much have you recovered? Enough for everyone else to join in. But what I do need to do is send a colonist, so I've got contiguous land. I will also make some cores. And then the other thing we want to do is start to ship our boys back home. So let's put everyone in the capital. Apart from you. Well, you'll be there as well, but in fact, why are you there? We need you protecting trade. But all you other fuckers, we want you to come dock up here, not die of war of attrition like you did last time. I'm sure they'll be fine. If we ask for fleet basing rights, does it reduce attrition? Because Jesus, we're getting attrition already. I guess we're on quite a fast speed. They're not that chuffed with me. Well, just because they want everything I've got round here. In the meantime, how's everything going with England? With your excommunicated bastard king? Defender against Magdeburg. Embarrassing. France would only join for territorial gains. I don't want to do that. Unless there is anyone near you who you are allied with. I guess if I gave them Savoyard land in the peace deal, that could work. You guys, when you get there, just chill out, okay? We don't need no heroes here. France, I guess we will be a long way from having enough favours with. One favour every 5 years. Meanwhile, you and you fuckers I ain't having all this non-religious bullshit. Oh, I really want to chomp on England though. I'm also curious as to how what must be going on that you guys can be viable enemies. Right. Quite a few people there then. Never mind. That war's not been going on long enough for English forces to really deplete. In fact, they're over their force limit at the moment. But hopefully, by the time we've got our guys back, you'll be shipping overseas. Overextension at least 10%. I don't know why all these disasters keep wanting to get up in my grill. But what I should probably do but I can just wait until you all get till you all get cored. Yeah, lose prestige. We don't want it anyway. What would we use that for? How are you doing, boats? All at 100? Right. Want half of you on the boats. No. You guys chill. Netherlands declared war on France. Is allied with Cleves, Spain and Muscovy. Oof. It's a bit of a head scratcher. But I want to be pally with France. I guess I can leave all my people off the islands. The whole English thing might be a problem. You guys come chill at home with the other ships. You guys are going there. You should come be with your friends. And I just need to stay the fuck out of Europe for a while, I think. France will subsidise us in desperate hope that they will get the support they need. Is there any... Because Spain aren't colonising around here, unfortunately, because that would have been perfect. I mean, I could come up here if I can get access. Yeah, let's go up that way. Wait. Has set sail towards the Gulf. No, you fuckers are idiots. You really are. I mean, I guess you might as well risk it. I'm quite worried about what England might get up to as well while we're all away. I'm going to need that military access at some point. Probably. If I want to take this Spanish land here. It all might get a bit tricksy. I've got to admit. Hopefully our tech advantage will give us a little bit of a boost. Bearing that in mind, I might actually risk more corruption. No, not for now. Of course, I've sent a missionary to a province I haven't yet cored because I'm an idiot. Okay, so next episode we will figure out what to do about this whole Netherlandish situation, this whole Dutch kerfuffle that's currently kerfuffing. Going to be fairly large numbers. I mean, we have the larger force, but they must be confident for a reason. So yes, we will try and sort this shit out. Sorry, Holstein, you must be fucked, whatever happens. We'll try and sort this shit out next time. For now, I've been JPlay, and this has been Orkney Ascendant in Europa Universalis IV. Cheers for watching.